Welcome to the video. Welcome to the Video Knowledge channel. My name is Rory. Today we're going to do a super slow motion effect. I'm going to drag our clip into the timeline here. And by holding down Alt and dragging it in, it doesn't bring the audio. I can show you that quick. We'll get rid of that. If I were to drag this clip in, it would bring the audio with it. I don't want the audio, so I simply hold down Alt and drag it in, and it just drags our video in. Little tip for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the retime controls, and retime curves has been moved to the Keyframe Editor. I will show you what I mean in a second here. We're going to right click and we're going to come up to retime controls and click that. Now it used to be you would right click and retime curves would be right underneath here, but it's no longer there in the version 20. It's all done in the Keyframe Editor now. So I'll show you what I mean. We'll bring this ahead to where we want it to start slow motion. I'll start right there. We'll click this little black arrow here, and I'm going to add a speed point. Then I'm going to bring my playhead until I want that slow motion to stop, and I'm going to come here, and I'm going to add another speed point. Now right in the middle, we're so close together that we're going to have to pull this out a little bit to about so. Right here, you want the arrow that's in the middle. You don't want this right one or left one. You want the one that's in the middle of your two speed points. We're going to change the speed to 10%. Then we're going to come over here to our inspector panel, and under retime and scaling, we want retime process. We're going to set that to optical flow. Motion estimation, we're going to change that to AI speed warp faster. Then what we're going to do our curves, which I said is no longer here by right clicking, it's no longer there. We're going to come up here to the Keyframe Editor and open that. Now this is where you see your curves. Now this icon right here with a little magnifying glass, if you hit, you can zoom manually, or you could just hit full extend zoom, and that way you see all your keyframes. So what we're going to do is double click in a blank space, hit Control A to highlight everything. Then we're going to come up here to this icon, ease in and out. Now that gave us our curves. It's no longer done by right clicking. It's not there. So that gave us our curves. So we can now close the Keyframe Editor, and we'll play this back. And right there, our slow motion starts. Very smooth. Once we hit our keyframe editor, back to normal speed. So that's how that's done. So the retime curves is no longer here in version 20. It's all done in your Keyframe Editor. To add these handles, you would go to your hamburger menu here, show handles. And then you can see the handles and you could make changes, whatever you want to do there. So that's how it's done. Pretty easy. Super slow motion. Very smooth. We're not totally rendered out here again since I made a little change. But that's how it's done. If you learned anything, please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.